Hello and welcome to Guy Anonymous. I'm sure you've heard the term deep state tens of times. Deep state has done this, deep state has done that, deep state is responsible for it and what not. US President-elect Doland Trump has extensively used the term deep state in his presidential campaign to target his opponents. So, what is a deep state? Who are the people in the deep state? Is it a state inside the state? Well, the term deep state generally refers to a shadowy, secretive network of individuals or institutions, often within government, intelligence agencies, or other powerful organizations, that operate independently of elected officials or public oversight, and are thought to manipulate or control political and policy decisions for their own interests. The idea of the deep state suggests that there may be an unelected, bureaucratic, or covert elite that holds significant influence over state affairs, regardless of which political party is in power. These entities are believed to operate in the background, often with their own agenda, sometimes working in opposition to democratic or public interests. The concept isn't new and has been referenced in various forms throughout history. In the Turkish context, the term gained popularity in the late 20th century, particularly after revelations about the involvement of government officials, military leaders, and intelligence services in illicit activities like organized crime, drug trafficking, or political repression. In recent years, the term deep state has become more widespread, especially in the context of US politics. Some political commentators and conspiracy theorists use it to describe a perceived entrenched network of bureaucrats, intelligence agencies like the CIA or FBI, military figures, and corporate interests who secretly influence or control policy, often bypassing democratic processes. Now, what are the nature characteristics of a deep state? Number 1. Secrecy and opacity. The deep state is often linked with hidden influence or decision-making that bypasses public scrutiny. Number 2. Concentration of power. It may refer to powerful, unelected individuals or groups who pull the strings behind the scenes in key areas such as defense, intelligence, or finance. Number 3. Manipulation of governance. Proponents of the idea argue that the deep state can manipulate government policies, elections, or even foreign relations without the knowledge or approval of the public or elected officials. Many critics of the deep state theory argue that it is based on conspiratorial thinking. They contend that what people refer to as the deep state is often simply the functioning of normal, long-term institutions and bureaucracies that maintain stability, continuity, and expertise in government, regardless of changing political administrations. Others assert that what is sometimes perceived as deep state activity could simply be the actions of a complex system of institutions with competing interests, not necessarily a coordinated conspiracy. In summary, the deep state is an idea often rooted in distrust of government or belief in unseen forces controlling political events. Whether one views it as a genuine phenomenon or as a conspiracy theory depends on one's perspective on power, transparency, and government accountability.